Welcome back to another Juice WRLD update on the channel. We don't really have crazy news to dive into this video, but I just want to kind of touch base with you guys on the state of the party never ends. I'm also going to be featuring my boy Sauce later on in the video, so go show him love. And before we jump into things, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. I have a Discord, make sure to join that. I also have a Twitch, so make sure to go follow me there. Let's go ahead and get started. So Pete, Juice's manager, a couple weeks ago was live on Instagram, and I'm a little bit late to some of this news, but if you don't know already, that they were working on a new album cover, and the new album cover is done. I was hoping maybe he would say things when he was on Blackboy Max's stream with Trippy, but he just kind of flashed the old leaked cover art from last year trying to promote The Party Never Ends in the background. But on this Instagram live, Pete did say like, this is the biggest year for the community, you know, getting our hopes up again. And there is a possibility that this album, The Party Never Ends, drops, you know, before December or around that time of the year, which kind of makes me think back to the rollout we had for Fighting Demons. I don't know if they're aiming to do something very similar with a couple singles leading into a December album and Juice WRLD Day, and you know, he has lots of dates of his birthday and date of death and everything in December. It seems to usually be an active month for Juice WRLD content. So I don't know, do you guys think this is true or not? Should we get our hopes up for an album possibly coming by the end of the year? Because that still gives them time to like work on it and everything, and that will give them time to like actually promote this album, which I hope they do well, and actually, you know, roll it out and everything like that as well. And don't forget that they're working on the Juice and X songs, which I also made a video on, which I still don't know how I feel about it till I actually get to listen to the songs. And there is going to be music videos on the way for the two collabs that we're going to be getting, which are most likely going to be the Woe remix and the other one being The Way. Pete said in the tpne broadcast channel on Instagram that the Woe video shoot is done, so I mean, I'm sure that that will come out in the next, like, I don't know, month. I'd say we probably have more to discuss there, but I mean, at least it's new Juice music, right? At least they're doing something in such an empty year. The biggest W that we have right now is the change from Benny Blanco working on the album to maxlord is doing the album. I have a clip of that.
maxlord is doing the album.
maxlord literally can be our savior to this album. He was working on it last year, as we know. He's previewing really good stuff. I think that maxlord could bring hype songs to the album and the songs that we want to make the best Party Never Ends, because they obviously tried Benny Blanco, and I heard that maybe they didn't want to pay him that much, or things just didn't really work out for Benny Blanco, which is perfectly fine because they obviously dropped that Lace It single with Eminem and Benny back in December, and it really didn't move people that much and wasn't really what we were looking for on The Party Never Ends. But another really good part about the recent, you know, news that we have is Pete did preview some songs, including Aquafina, which is really the only unreleased Juice WRLD song, you know, unleaked song that I care about, that I still need. And if maxlord is working on it and we have Pete previewing these songs, like, this album's gonna be good. It doesn't mean that Aquafina is gonna be dropping like as a single or anything, although Pete did comment on Instagram under someone posting this snippet saying soon, which we all know that word traumatizes us at this point. But I don't know, I think things are looking up. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is tpne on the horizon? Is it going in the right direction finally? I mean, obviously this year has been a year of emptiness and nothing from Juice, but maybe by the end of the year something might happen. So I'll pass it over to my boy Sauce, who's gonna give us his thoughts on the state of The Party Never Ends and some songs he'd like to see on it and everything. So again, make sure to go check out his channel.
Okay, so let's address the gargantuan sized elephant in the room. Do y'all remember that original teaser they dropped for the album? Yeah.
It's been 3 years.
Getting the album before school starts. Am I gonna get it before I graduate college? And as corny as those jokes get, I deadass think we're getting GTA 6 before this. We didn't get it at the top of the year, we didn't get it in June, and now we're sitting pretty in August with nada. Not even a single. But let's actually talk about the content of the album with the limited communication they've given us so far. Now that we know that maxlord is confirmed to have even a couple fingerprints on the album, that greatly raises the chances of this album being at least somewhat decent. Cause Lord knows if the rumors are true about it only being Benny Blanco, we'd be suffering. I know I don't speak for the community, nor do I got the influence like that, but I thought I'd give some suggestions of some songs I'd like to see on the album. I'm praying this doesn't fall on deaf ears. Gotta start with some community grails so we could spread that goodness around the world. You know, like Way Too Many, a great way to start off the album, Rental, Dark Tints, Call Me Whenever, Toxic Humans, you know, a bunch of those things we've been asking for years. Then you can get a little ambitious and add in some unheards if you want to. Toss in Time Zone, you know, one of maxlord's songs. Of course, it's all my opinion, but if I curate evaluated this album, I definitely lean towards hype songs, especially because there's that stupid narrative going around that I know damn well they've seen that calls him an emo rapper and says his audience is full of like fake, sad, depressed 13-year-olds, when I couldn't be any further from the truth. Easily one of the most versatile artists, and he has so many songs he could make literal albums just full of hype and happy, upbeat music easily. Plus, this album is literally called The Party Never Ends, so I'd expect a little bit more of a upbeat vibe. And it's his last album, so it'd be weird to just leave us on a negative note like you did with Fighting Demons. Juice's whole motto is to take a negative situation and flip it all the way around. That's what 999 means. And it seems like they've only been focusing on the negative sides of things, which is just not a good representation of him. Like, I understand, bring awareness to drug abuse, but Juice always made it very clear to keep a positive vibe. I promise you can find a middle ground here. But at the end of the day, finish the album. All right, I got what I needed off. Passing this right back to you, Cole.
But thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. When there's bigger updates and more news and everything, we'll be making more The Party Never Ends videos. But I'm getting more excited for this album as long as it's going in the right direction, which I feel like it is a little bit more now. I have a Twitter, Instagram. Go check me out there. Make sure to join my Discord, follow my Twitch, and I'll catch you guys soon with more videos. Peace.